Hey everybody, this is Kenny Keene, and this is week number 27 and 28 of After 100 Days of Making Comics, where I keep you informed on my progress for my Slayer comic and other comic book related projects that I've got in the works, and artwork, whatever I'm doing at the moment. Um, I took a break last week. It was Father's Day weekend, and I had a birthday Tuesday, and just was really busy working night shift. I actually had to work on my birthday. I went in Monday night after midnight. Was my birthday. I had a night from hell. I went like 9 hours with no break before I got my first lunch break. And after that 12 hours, went home, took a shower, got into bed, slept on my birthday, got back up, went to work that night on my birthday. So it really, it sucked ass. Wasn't the best birthday, but I did get a lot of cool comments and stuff on Facebook, and it was nice to get so many comments and messages, and you know, that cheered me up, considering what I had to go through that day. Far as progress, I've been working on a lot of sketch covers. I've had luck with that on eBay, some sketch cards and sketch covers. I sold 2 Walking Dead sketch covers on eBay last week. Also a sketch card, Doctor Who sketch card, Matt Smith, Doctor Who. I was also going to talk about the digital. I've got the Huion tablet now, and I love it. It's been great, you know, seeing how smooth things flow in Manga Studio 5. Photoshop, I'm still, you know, have a little more trouble with that as far as using the pen, getting smooth line work. But I've talked about that before. But I'm going to continue to stick with it for now, using Photoshop to color this project I'm working on. I'm still working on this guy's comic, coloring and lettering and doing the finishes for it. But talking about going digital all the way, I've been thinking a lot about it. I love the feeling of it, but at the same time, inking these sketch cards and inking, you know, the pinups I do and stuff, I'm really enjoying, you know, using the nib and the brush. So I like that feeling too, and I'm starting to really appreciate it more. And plus, you can actually touch it and you feel it, see it. You know, you've got original artwork there to show. You can sell it later, like the sketch covers and sketch cards. You know, I'm selling those on eBay. You can't sell those, you know, digitally. You know, you can't digitally. I don't guess you can. Digitally draw it on there and then print it on the cover. I just don't think nobody would want to buy that. So weighing it all out, I'm probably going to do what a lot of people's doing and use flesh everything out in Manga Studio 5 once I start, you know, drawing with the pen, and print it out on blue line, like a blue line ink, and then go in and ink it, you know, by hand. Do it that way. That way I'm getting the best of both worlds. You know, I'm using Manga Studio 5 to lay it out, pencil it, using the perspective tools, all that stuff to, you know, make it easier for me. But as far as the actual inking goes, I think I'm gonna, you know, stick to hand inking, just so I have that, you know, that physical copy there of original art, you know, to show, to sell, and it'll feel more like I actually put my hands on it. A lot of people's doing that, and I see why. That's the way to go, I think. Everybody's different. That's just how I'm going to tackle it. Also, I talked about finding my audience last week. I was going to talk more about that this week. Defining your brand, having a certain look for your website, stuff like that. I've been in the process of overhauling my website. There's a mess there. It hasn't been updated in a long time. a lot of things I need to take into account, and I'm starting to look at all that, and I'm gonna reassess things. Talk to a coach over the phone Thursday, this past Thursday, and she told me a lot of things, gave me some pointers, about having so many different, the strong red colors on my website clashing with the text, and just stuff to make it easier, more appealing to the eye, and having a color scheme that matches my logo, stuff like that. Also looking at redesigning my logo again, my company logo. And finding your audience. Like if somebody reads My Little Pony, I don't think they're going to like the Slayer comic, the bloody, gory, vigilante type stuff, the dark artwork. So I shouldn't be trying to grasp that audience. I need to focus on my key audience and reel them in, focus on who likes it and, make that work. There's a lot of paperwork she sent me, and she's evaluating my website and a lot of different stuff, my social media. I need to use that more to my advantage. Social media, that's a great tool to use. Some people really, take advantage of it and use it to their advantage. Me, I slack at times. There's just so much crap on Facebook sometimes. I don't want to hear it. It's just so much bickering, and everybody's got their opinions, and I respect everyone's opinion. But I don't see the need for all the arguing going on and bickering, and I'm on there to make friends and to post my art and look at other people's art and stuff like that. That's why I'm there. There's enough drama in the world, so I don't want to go to Facebook and continue to see it. It's kind of like an escape for me. But that, and I can't spend all day on Facebook, especially my time is limited. I have to focus on the artwork when I can, so I try to stay off of it and post stuff from time to time. But I do need to start using it more to my advantage. That's part of marketing. It's part of capturing your audience, finding your audience. Don't shove something down someone's throat, like buy my book or, unfriend me or, nothing like that. But, you have to connect with your audience, like-minded people who like what you do and you like what they do. You both into the same stuff. Throw a plug out there every now and then. Hey, check out these pages I did. But, it's not all about my Facebook page shouldn't be nothing but a marketing tool. It should be part of me, an extension of me, and that's part of finding your voice and your audience and all that stuff. It's a lot more to get into about it. It's stuff like your color schemes for your website. It's so many things that you can identify, your brand by, your color schemes, your logo, your look, your slogan, what you stand for, why you do what you do. It's part of your voice. And just, it's the big picture is when people relate, they talk to you, I should be an extension of my company and my book, my Slayer comic, and my other, comics I publish. And people should be able to identify me with that. And it's all about tightening it up and, making it all work together in sync. I'll tell you one person who really has their shit together as far as having their brand, defining their brand and their look, their voice, and their target audience is Scott Circlin. Scott Circlin, he's got, he does Circwork Studios. That's his company. He's got the crazy pipe work that he puts on his displays. When you see that, you identify automatically that Circworks. He publishes his comic The Young and the Dead under that banner, which fits good. It's a kid-friendly zombie book based on back in the 80s. So it's a lot of 80s, stuff taking you back to the 80s there. Also, he does these videos showing how he makes his props and stuff like that, and that can fall right in there with the Circworks label. He's educating you on how he's creating this stuff, and you're learning from it too. At the same time, he's like a mad scientist anyway, so it's kind of like just part of his persona. You're seeing how he does this and makes the pipe work. And he not only that, then the Young and the Dead comic, he also does prints for different stuff that you can identify that would go with his Circworks brand. He's got all kinds of crazy prints. He's really creative, and he knows how to grab his audience. He's a perfect example of somebody who knows what they're doing, who has a brand tightened up, and their look, their color scheme, everything he's got. Everything's real smooth and sleek looking. He's took a lot of time and done a lot of research. So that's basically what I'm getting at. I need to redefine a lot of things. The lady I talked to sent me a printout of a lot of things I need to guidelines to go by, questions I need to ask myself and answer. So I'm going to be working on that and continuing to work on the comic, the project I'm doing for another guy. I'm about almost halfway through with the colors on that. I still have to go back and do some more lettering. Hopefully I'm going to have some more time off next week. Supposed to be off all next week, so I'm going to be focusing on that and getting that done, as far as trying to get in a few things to put on eBay also. And as much as I want to do the Slayer stuff right now, I'm trying to make a little money, especially being all fall next week. So I'm trying to make a little money on the side, so I'm focusing on the eBay stuff. I had pretty good success last week, like I said, with sketch covers and sketch cards, so I'm going to continue to focus on that stuff. That about wraps it up. I hope everybody's doing well, and have a great 4th of July next weekend. I don't know what all I've got planned, probably a cookout. I'll try to update again next weekend. That's it for now. I'll talk more about all this next time. Fist bump, and I'm out of here. Peace.